J-Dog, what's up, bro? How's your day going? I'm gonna do 2 streams tonight. Right after this one, I'm gonna do a Dragon Ball stream. I just haven't done this in a while, so I kind of wanted to just chill and play something I want to play. Hell yeah, that's what's up. What you working 5, 6 days a week? Damn, that thing ain't loading. What's going on here? Let me take a look at that. Huh. Well, I guess it's not gonna let me on or something. Hell yeah. I hear you, I hear you. Sure, I've done plenty of work like that, man. I remember when I did construction, it was 5 or 6 days a week. Rarely did we have 5. 14, 15-hour days straight. Half of it just sitting around doing nothing. That was probably the worst. Hell yeah, bro. Today was a light day, so I decided to do something different. And I did a bunch of the Mike Mincer, how Mike Mincer was talking about doing like 2 warm-up sets and then 1 set to absolute failure. So I did a shit ton of sets today till failure. So that was cool. But I've made sure I had like tons of workouts to do. So it wasn't some short, quick thing. I made sure it lasted and I struggled with it. So that was cool as shit. My arms hurt. So hell yeah, I must have been doing something right. And I was going to let tomorrow be a rest day, but I got something to do tomorrow and I got to make sure I'm pretty swolled up for it, you know. Before I do anything important, I got to make sure I have a pump going on. Went out and bought a tight t-shirt today, so super dope. Went to get a beanie to make it look even better, and Walmart wanted $10 for a beanie. I said, hell no. Keep it. But got a tight t-shirt though, so gonna be looking fresh for sure. And then tomorrow night, I'm gonna be crawling. I know I'm gonna be that sore basically, so I got me like 12 margaritas cooling in the fridge and some beat boxes. I'm gonna pound them out and just chill. I've been doing my little workout with my weights. I'm squeezing and releasing the curl slowly. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I love lightweight. Like, I love lightweights, for real. The only time I go heavy on buys, like on dumbbells and stuff, is on the first day of the week. I'll go from 5s to 70s. And I throw the 70s around, but, you know, I do a shit ton of reps. Yeah. If you go too fast, you're just going to destroy your joints and just tear the hell out of your arms. Slow and controlled. For sure. I like to, when I curl up, like when I start at the very bottom, I curl up, and then when I come back down, I twist my wrist, turn it, back down. That way you get a good full range of motion. But you can build a crazy body, dude, which is very lightweight, very very light. I know when I first started, I was 19 and I had no weights, I had no access to a gym, no nothing, and I was a fat sack of shit, you know. And all I had was water bottles, milk jugs, broom handles, and I went from like 240 fat to 130 in 3 months, just with stuff at home, you know. And then over time, I got access to a gym and stuff. But my favorite weights, like when it comes to dumbbells, are fives and tens. Like that's my sweet spot for me. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, bro. When you go slow, like today, a friend of mine at the gym, he was doing this workout where you curl up like you normally would, but instead of like locking out or twisting your wrist like what I like to do, he twisted his wrist completely, like turned them out like this. You know how you'd be curling up like that? I'll tell you, can't see me get on headphones. But anyhow, back of the hand, slowly down, controlled it very slow back down. That way it pulled every fiber of the bicep, really. And it's pretty good. I like it. I tried it out myself a little bit today. But you can do all kind of good stuff. It's just home stuff, for real. I've actually got a tattoo on the back of my arm. It says Gold's Gym. It's a Gold's Gym logo. And that's because when I first got some actual gym equipment at home, it was just cheap Walmart equipment, which is Gold's Gym. Gold's Gym makes like the cheapest of the cheapest equipment. And that's what I had. That's what I started with. After the milk jugs and the water bottles and all that. I still remember those pull-up bars you put in your doorway. You kind of hook them up. I remember several times using those, and it would break the trim around the door, and in the floor I went. But those are fun when they do work. Or finding random stuff like in public to do exercises on. I remember I was working at a place called Volvo, and they had a gym there. And at one time, I was up in the showers there. They had showers and all kind of cool stuff at this place that I worked. They made trucks, Volvo trucks, and they had a showering part. And I got up on the bar thinking, oh, this will hold my weight because, like I said, I was only like 130 at the time. And I got up there and I was doing pull-ups on it. The damn bar snapped. Knees went right on that shower tile floor, and that hurt like hell. But just finding stuff in public that like that you can use. That's fun too. Yeah, me too. Me too. You see what time I'm. Well, I don't know if you're on the same coast as me. I'm sure you are. But I like working out at about 5:30. Like getting there, cause I normally get up 4:30, 5 o'clock, something like that. I'm an early bird, so I like getting to the gym bright and early. People always talk to me about how long I'm there for. I had one guy yesterday tell me that every time he comes in there, I'm there, and that's what I like. I like that early morning. I don't like it in the evening when it's too hot. Nothing like that. I know when I was in my 20s, I would wear a hoodie sometimes. I'd go in the gym in my sweatpants, have my hoodie on, have the hood pulled up, just trying to sweat. And now, hell no, I ain't doing that. I tell people all the time, I'm cranking that AC up, I'm pulling out all the fans, I'm turning them all on. Fuck that whole 105-degree, shit. Hell no. I can't handle that no more, but still working out the same. But that's one of the reasons I like it early in the morning. That and the crowd is it's not like slam packed. Fast all day. Yep. Kind of like what I do, man. Like I'm not a early morning eater. I can't eat as soon as I wake up. So I pretty much fast the whole time at the gym, and then around 10, 11, whatever time I get done with the gym, I have my breakfast. And that's how I look for how I do that. I'd be a lot stronger at the gym if I ate before. I'd have me some carbs in me and stuff. But I just can't do it. Sometimes, like in between my workouts, like after I've done been there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'll smash out like a protein shake, or I'll have some BCAAs or something like that. Here recently, I've been taking watermelon to the gym with me and a protein shake, so I like doing that. I've got like 20 containers of watermelon that are going bad in my fridge. I bought a watermelon. I thought I could eat the whole thing myself, but you know, apparently I can't. Had to pull out some of my old videos today for a boy at the gym. He's a pretty cool dude, but I wanted him to know that I'm verified, so I showed him my resume. Showed him all my old videos, my pose downs, and all that. I need to put more of them up on this channel, but you're talking about 2016, 2017 years old stuff. So it's kind of hard to get all that now. I've got a few of them up on here. There we go, I had to fix that. Where's my Gator right here? There we go. Drink it all. Nah, you don't, bro. I have been on creatine for the past 13 years. Ever since I started working out, I've been taking creatine. And I've recently started taking extra creatine. You don't. It's always good to get your gallon of water in every day anyway. But you don't have to. I mean, creatine won't hurt you. It won't hurt you a bit. It's a basic. Like I always tell people, creatine is one of the foundations. It's like protein basically. You gotta have your protein. You basically gotta have creatine too. It won't hurt you and it can't hurt you. So don't listen to all that stuff. I would know. And I've taken a lot of stuff. But I have never stopped taking creatine since I've started. Powders, pills, I prefer pills. But if you're just first starting out, powder won't be bad. I just don't like the powder because I drink a lot of liquids as it is. I drink water like crazy just because I like water. But the creatine like powder and stuff, it's just more liquid for me to drink, so I just prefer pills. I will say this though. Um, let's see. The last time I was taking some big stuff, like back when I was taking like gear, I would take my creatine, and there was this other brand of creatine that just came out from the dude from Saved by the Bell. What was his name? Mario Lopez? And that doesn't sound right. But Slater from Saved by the Bell. He came out with his own brand of creatine. And I absolutely loved it. And so I would take my regular creatine and I would take that as well. You don't have to. I've been taking it for 13 years. I mean, you need food. If you put it this way, if you take supplements but you don't eat, you're just going to get skinny. That's basically what's going to happen. Yeah, creatine's the best, man. I mean, any of the creatine. There's like three different types of creatine, and they're all good. Just remember, when it comes to supplements, you pay for what you get. If you go to Walmart and get Six Star, stuff like that, the cheap stuff is usually severely underdosed, and Six Star has a history of being underdosed. So, it says it's the number one selling supplement brand, but that's just because of default, because it's the cheapest. But, creatine is supposed to be the cheapest supplement, so anything other than Six Star, you'll be good. And you don't have to worry about your kidneys. There's all kind of shit online that says it can hurt your kidneys and stuff. It can't. I would know. I've never stopped taking it. And just for your information, if you wanted to, you could just get you some whey protein. And 9 out of 10, if you're getting a good brand of whey protein, creatine's already in it. If you read the back, the ingredients of it and stuff, most of your whey proteins will have creatine and L-arginine and all your BCAAs. So that's a good way to get it in too. It's just if you're not used to taking protein for about your first week, 2 weeks, you'll get the shits. But it's just because your stomach's not used to it. And I have backed off of protein powders before, but I have never stopped creatine. So yeah, and you gotta think too. Most of your pre-workouts have creatine in it too. And I took pre-workout from 21 to 30, and I took whey protein back and forth and creatine solids, so I was getting crap tons of creatine in. Yeah, yeah, it is, man. It's in if you get some good protein, which is pretty much any container of protein that's over $20, it's gonna have everything you need in it. So that's another good thing to get. And a lot of elderly people are now getting into it. Like the doctor my grandmother works for, he's a dentist, and he's like 74, 75 years old. And he's got himself a young girlfriend, so he's trying to look cool for her. So he started taking creatine and working out and stuff. He's 74 years old. So yeah, you'll be good and you'll enjoy it too. Like you'll feel a lot better and stuff. Like your joints, overall, your body's gonna feel a lot better. Like you'll start noticing a difference at work, just in your daily life. There is a lot of studies here recently saying that creatine helps with like your brain function. I doubt that. I've been taking it for 13 years and it hasn't helped my brain none. Hasn't hurt it, but it hasn't helped it none. But there's a lot of studies saying that now. And there's studies saying that it helps women with some sort of hormone imbalance. All kind of stuff. One thing I can say is that it does help with building muscle. That's one thing I can verify that it does do. Wait a minute. Where is this thing? Is it above? Okay. Hmm. It's not that way. I've been wanting to take fish oil. But I went out and got some, and fish oil gives me headaches. And they say that it's rare that it does that, but it sure as shit gave me a headache. So I stopped taking that. But I would love to take fish oil because of the for the heart health and brain cognitive. It's all kind of good benefits in fish oils. I'd like to take it mostly for the heart health and the brain health, but it gives me headaches, so there goes that. And another supplement I can say is super legit is Bloom. That is some legit shit. I like that. I was taking it pretty regularly because I like greens in general. I like spinach. I like all that. And Bloom tasted really good. And they say it's for like your gut health and digestive health, but greens are good for everything. Like spinach is a natural testosterone booster. Broccoli is a natural metabolism booster. So yeah, no, why not eat them? So when they came out with Bloom, I was like, hell yeah, give me that. And it tastes awesome. I mix it with Sunny D when I have it, and that's really good. I will say like the one thing with powders, one downside is too, is they clump. Unless you got a badass blender, which I do have now, but I used to not always have a blender, so shaking powders doesn't blend. You can shake the hell out of it all you want, and when you're drinking it, it's clumpy and it makes me gag. Some people are good with it, but I don't do it. Another reason I like my pills, I like that. It depends on how many grams per serving. If you're gonna go with powders, you need to look at how much is in a serving, because you should be getting at least 5 grams. 5 grams of creatine in you a day, which is which is usually one scoop of any of your typical powders. If you're getting pills, it's usually 4 or 6 pills a day. Gummies, it's usually like three. From the ones I have experience with. So whatever creatine, like when you do get one, look at the how much is in a serving, and it'll tell you how many grams. Sometimes it'll say stuff like one serving in the morning, one serving in the evening. Sometimes, like even with the creatine I take now, it says to take three, like in the morning, three at night. Sometimes I take all six first thing in the morning. But one thing I like to do is take four in the morning, and now I take three at night because I'm upgrading it, like up dosing it. Yeah, yeah, 5 grams is the minimum. If you get pills, tell me what it's. It'll either say mg or it'll be like microdosed and stuff like that. So tell me what it says, and I'll be able to tell you how much you're supposed to take. But 5 grams is the minimum, yeah. Otherwise, you're just gonna piss it out. You know, because it's already in your food. Creatine is in your meat, like red meat. Creatine's in it. But you would have. They say you have to eat like 5 pounds of red meat a day to get 5 grams of creatine. So that's why there's supplements for it in the first place. What the hell? How do I get out of here? Above. Okay. Yeah, Elder Scrolls. Yep. It's basically like I was saying the other day. It's Skyrim. It's Oblivion. It's Morrowind. It's all of them. They're all the same game. That's why when I first started playing this one, I noticed all those areas from all the other games, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." Yeah, I've been running around here since I got it and just robbing people and selling crap. I was able to dye my armor, which I thought that was kind of cool. So I colored it green. I got to unlock more. So it's a pretty fun game. That reminds me, now that you're back to work, and you think you're going to get internet or whatnot, you might live in an area where you really can't get it. I know in the early 2000s, my grandparents lived out in the country, and we couldn't get internet back then. We could get dial up. That was the best we could get. Oh, really? Now, see, I didn't know that. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's cool as hell. I didn't know that. I've got a bunch of like treasure maps on here that'll lead me to treasure, but I'll show you what these treasure maps look like. And there's no way in hell that I could ever figure this out. Look at this treasure map. Like, this is a massive ass game. There's no way in hell I can tell what that is and that is. Like, obviously, that's some docks, but there's like a million docks in this game, and right there's a little island, and there's like a million of those in this game. So there's no way I could tell what that is or where it is. What is this right here? I think I'm gonna run up in here and do some snatching. Hell yeah, yeah, I'd like to see that. That way I can learn to do it. I'd do it myself. But yeah, if you get internet, man, shit, I know you like playing like a 360 and stuff. Shoot, I'll go buy me a $10 card. We'll run it or something. I haven't played the 360 in a minute. I've got two of them, and I love playing it online, but I've been playing other stuff recently. All right, it's snatching time. Make sure there's no one in here. Seasoning, that ain't worth nothing. My guy looks like a little Grinch. I think this house was a bust. There ain't nothing in here. $40. There we go. Oh, there is someone in here. Wow, Countess. Hmm. I've unlocked pickpocketing now, so that's pretty cool. But it's very hard to pull off. I know in the other ones you could pickpocket, and that's pretty fun. Damn, I can't do nothing in here. There's too many people. Detected. I knew it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's basically what it is. Fable's really badass. I got them all. I even got the anniversaries and the special editions, and I got them right beside me too. Fable 3, the absolute worst, but I got it because it's still part of the thing. Fable 2, awesome ass game. Fable 1. I got, let's see, two Fable 1s. I got the regular Fable 1, and I got the Anniversary Edition. The Lost Chapters. I'm big into, like, medieval stuff. So, like, I'll be watching a lot of medieval documentaries and stuff like that. So, that's one of the reasons I like Fable and stuff like that. Yep. Yay. Crap. I got a bounty on me now. Damn it. I was reading the chat when I clicked on that door. I didn't realize it was a lockpick one. The only bad thing about the when you get the bounties is that the guards are insanely overpowered. But if they kill you, you lose all the stuff you've stolen. And if you pay the bounty, which is only $39 at the moment, then you lose all the stuff you stole too. So either which way, you lose. It's a book. Okay, that ain't nothing. One thing I liked about Fable is the ability to do whatever you wanted. This dude's floating. Let's check him out. Oh, he's a mini boss. Let's go. I'm pretty sure he's part of some quest. He definitely is. Yep. Because I can't go through this. He's... Oh, what the hell? Oh, snap. Oh, I've done killed this guy before. But like I was saying, one thing I loved about Fable was the ability to be either good or bad. I thought that was cool as hell. And the way it changed you. I could play Fable all day, all night, really. It's that fun of a game. And I be getting burnt out on games a lot. I do get burnt out. The hell? Oh, big ass spider. A beetle. Yeah, they actually do. Yeah, same thing with Morrowind and Oblivion. If they catch you stealing or you break any crimes in a game, they actually take you to jail on there. And I thought that was cool as shit too, looking. Because, I mean, that's the thing about Skyrim and Oblivion and Morrowind, all of them, is the unlimited potential to do stuff. You have to play. There's no way in hell you could ever 100% complete Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, any of them. Skyrim, this one, let's see, where's that? This Skyrim you can, the Dragonborn one is what I call it, but you can on that one. But the other ones, there's so many guilds and clans you can join that you can't join if you're already joined to another one. So there's no way in hell you could. It would take so long. And that's what makes them so fun. Oh yeah, yeah. Fable's awesome, dude. And the fact they're still online too. Like that's another cool thing. Only thing I don't like about the Fable Online is everybody is orbs. So when you're walking around and stuff, you see people as orbs unless you join them. That's the only downside. But flawless game. The first two absolutely awesome. That's why it sucks that they ruined the franchise with that third one though. That's what that really sucked. It's a beautiful game. Like it's really well put together, like graphically wise, but all the fun options and choices you could do with the other two Fables, they removed. So Fable 3 is like Fable 1 and 2 with all the cool, fun stuff taken out. And then you got the Fable for the Kinect. I've had it in my hand about a million times, but I never bought it though. Hell yeah. I liked going to like Lady Grey's manor. You remember that where she killed her sister or put her down in that basement? That always scared me. That little scene. Or the jump scare when you're going through them woods where the Chapel of Scorn is, and you first come across those like Bane wolves or whatever they're called, and it pops down on you. Where is? Oh, here it is. Before I finish this mission, though, I am going to do a little bit of looting. Unlock. Nah, too many people around. Oh crap! I still got that bounty on me though. Shit. No! There we go. I'm just gonna have to pay it and lose out on all that stuff I jacked. Because if I would have ran, it would have been like an hour before my bounty went down, so... I'm just gonna go loot some more places. This guy's armor is pretty cool. See, these are all the online players and stuff. I like how I can see all the other players and how we can actually interact with each other. Like, that's pretty cool. Horse is kind of neat. Looks like it's got a little emo hair or something. I mean, you end up getting Lady Grey's mansion in the first one. You can either marry her or you can turn her in. I've done it both ways, but the mansion's kind of boring in the first one. The second one, it's freaking massive. So I think Fable 2 is more of my favorite. But if you play like Fable the Lost Chapters, that they added a bunch of more shit into it. You don't really notice it at first, like your first run through of it, but then you hang around, you do. Always, first thing I work on when I do Fable is I buy up all the property and jack the rent up as high as I can get it. It's a great game, man. It's definitely got replays, so you should definitely, when you get a chance, run it some again, you know? You can't go wrong with that game. I don't see nobody in here, but doesn't mean they ain't. $40. What's in the backpack? Oh wow, it actually showed it getting moved. Nice. I know that's too small to loot anything. Bank. Oh, there we go. You can hear them talking. He's got some badass armor. He must be. I'm about to try to challenge him. He's gonna kick my ass. I already know. If he accepts it, let's see. Oh, he accepted it. Let's get it. Come on, big dog. Time to fight, bro. He kicked the shit out of me. Now they're making fun of me. Wow. Hell yeah. I was playing that the other day. Speaking of Farquaad, I was playing Shrek. Oh, this is a chapel. I ain't gonna loot from there. I wouldn't feel right. Let's see what we got going on over here. I pretty much can't really loot nothing from anywhere over here. Maybe if it was nighttime. I could probably take this person, though. Might have to challenge them in a minute. Next, LTD. What's up, bro? How's your day going? Yeah, they're pretty good, man. The Shrek games, they're not bad. I like the Shrek movies. Those are really dope. I'm hoping the new one that they're working on is going to be good. I even like the spin-offs, like Puss in Boots and stuff. That's pretty cool, too. I guess I'm just going to bounce out of town. There ain't nothing to jack here. Oh, yeah. Well, I think. Let's see. Crap. I know I've got the one you're talking about over here somewhere. I've even got Shrek on the GameCube, which is really fun because you can hook up like multiple controllers and everybody can play with you. That's really cool. I've been playing one recently on the Game Boy Advance where you get to play as Genji, Lord Farquaad. You get to play as pretty much everyone. Donkey and Puss in Boots is who am on it now. Oh gosh, bro, it's going, man. It's going for sure. Next LTD. That's all I do, man. When I get home from the gym in the morning, first thing I do, I come in the door, I fix me a little bite of food, I plop down in my recliner that I'm in right now, and I just run this all day. I'm even making videos on it. I've got like a crap ton of footage of it. I just haven't uploaded none of it yet. Ah, look at all this good gear I just got. Hell yeah. I had like $30,000 on here from looting and selling stuff, but I spent it all today buying these gift boxes from like the what do they call them, the blacksmiths. Buying those and opening them. It's armor and it's weapons. They all sucked. All the weapons sucked. All the armor sucked. What is this? Rare achievement on complete main quest chapter 3.5. Cool. Battlefield 6. Yeah, I got another friend of mine who's been playing it recently. He's been playing the story. And he was talking to me this morning about how he doesn't like it because you have to have the internet just to play the campaign. Which I understand that being a inconvenience for sure. But typically nowadays everyone has internet. But I understand that not being any fun. I already know that recipe, so destroy. Torchbug lantern. Yeah, that's what he was doing. Because I was talking to him on Discord, and he was telling me about that. He was firing rockets exactly what you're talking about right now. I wouldn't mind giving it a try, but I don't really mess with new games none. This and Fortnite is the two newest games I've played. That and Disney Dreamlight, but that's different. Maximum stamina. Okay, sweet. This is a better shield. 1640. Hell yeah. Blessed Helm. 2313. Oh, so that's my best too. And it raises maximum health. Yeah, I kind of look like a doofus in it though. I don't know. Might have to get rid of that. 2644, 2662. It's still better. Stamina, health. Oh wow, this is way better. And it's health too, so sweet. I just gotta color it. I can't remember how to color stuff now. I've done it that one time and now I don't know how to do it. Trolling online, getting in a helicopter with randoms and using Simtex. Oh hell yeah, that's badass. Got a good voice conversation out of it. Very 18 plus. Hell yeah. That's one I miss about games, man. Like with everything being so PC now, for instance, you'll never have chats and stuff like you did on these, like Call of Duty Ghost, Call of Duty 3, Modern Warfare, World at War. Those, man, were the days. I miss that. That was super fun. If you get on there now, there's still plenty of people on it, but, you know, it's not as big as it was. I still be playing them from time to time on there. Thing now, I don't know if you know about this, but Insignia for the OG Xbox has got it back online, and it's been out for a long time, but some people don't know about it, but Halo 2 and stuff like that are booming on there. And the PlayStation 2 online, that's pretty fun too. I haven't been playing PlayStation 2 much though. Where the hell? Oh, sorry. I need to wander around. I actually completed all of my quests. See, now, no new quests. So now I need to go ahead and find some new ones. Yeah, it is full of modders now, especially in the morning. With World at War, you'll find a couple. They got the standard God mode on. And then with Black Ops 2, it's pretty much God mode. They're sending you into the air. They're spamming all kind of stuff. It looks like Minecraft, but you can still get a few good matches. Black Ops 2 is like heavy mods. Black Ops 1, pretty heavy, but you find more matches on there. Only bad thing is Black Ops 1 and stuff doesn't save your like levels and everything. And just put on aimbot and a team. Damn. Hell yeah. Now see, I wouldn't mind like if I knew how to do some of that. Oh, I should have listened to him. Whoops. I'm tired of him though. I'm tired of doing the hemorrhage missions. Like I wouldn't mind having like aimbot a couple of times. I wouldn't use it like every single match though. Cause if you play on there now, some of the matches are gonna just be the same dude aimbotting and killing everybody as soon as the match starts. And it's over and over again, so it's really not any fun when that happens. Hell yeah. Yeah, now that, shoot. I don't have the case for it. But I've got Modern Warfare, the Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And somebody modded they modded it to where they maxed out my level and max prestiged me. But the bad thing is when they done that, now I can't. What the hell happened to my? Oh, that's right. Here we go. I can't unlock a lot of the attachments. But it's still cool they done that. Same thing goes with my Call of Duty Ghost. They gave me like crap tons of points where I can just buy up everything. What do you play on? Do you still play it like on 360 or PS3? Be cool to get together sometime and run some. Hell yeah. That's what's up. That was one of the cool things about back in the day doing it. Everybody was trying to get them gold camos, and then when Black Ops came out, and Black Ops 1, 2, all them different reticles, and all the different camos and skins came with that. That was cool shit. I'm gonna get out of this area. There ain't nothing here. 360? Alright, bet. I'll get me a... If you want to play sometime, shit, I'll go get me a $10 card and throw it on my 360. I've got two. I've got the black one and the OG white one. I know you'd kick my ass on it for sure. But, how is Modern Warfare 3 on 360? Can you still play it with newer accounts? Because on PS3, you can't play Modern Warfare 3 with a new account. Or is it Modern Warfare 2? Let me take a look. No, it's Modern Warfare 3. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Mod 3. It's still playable? Hell yeah. Because I know on PS3, any accounts newer than 2019, it won't let you play. And they said they'd done that to prevent people from, like, hacking and all of this and that. But, it kind of sucks because Modern Warfare 3 is badass. But if it's still up and running on 360 for everybody to play, then yeah, I'll definitely be up on there then. I had a guy give me a mod menu once, but after that match, it was gone. Hell yeah. I don't mind it every once in a while, you know, like if we were to run something together and you wanted to use like aimbot, like one match, that wouldn't be bad. But if we played for like an hour or 2 hours and it's constant aimbot, then there's nothing I can do. I might as well just sit back and take a nap or something, you know? That's what I don't like about it. That and I don't like modding on zombies. What is this guy doing? Just crying in the field? Poor guy. And sometimes I like a good Black Ops 2 zombies. But not as much as like BO1. 5 and the White House. Or no, 5 and the other one was mine. Quick scope aimbot. Doesn't always hit, but mainly for triggers. Hell yeah. See, I never knew how to do all that. I tried to learn it. With like the thumb drives and everything. I tried learning how to do all that. I never could get it. Tom Syndicate or Syndicate? Nah, I ain't never heard of that. Oh, a chest. Let's go. Gold. Oh, okay. That's probably the best boots I got now. Sweet. I noticed on this game, a lot of the enemies can't actually hurt you. Oh, hell, okay. Yeah, see, I never got into, like, all that, you know, like, I guess, like, a lot of these gamer guys, like, FaZe and clickers and all that, I never got into all that. I know back in the day, Call of Duty, like, Black Ops 1 and, like, 2 was pretty much the start of that. But I don't watch like any. I guess they call it esports or something. I don't watch anything like that. Only reason I know who Clicks and Faye, I can't tell you what they look like, but from people that I played Fortnite with, that's how I know about them. It's around '98, and it was grinding. Now, you can. That's the thing about on Black Ops One and any of the zombie games. After a while, they get boring because you can survive for hundreds of rounds if you really wanted to. Because you can just do the loop de loop, and after so long, they just drop off. Like Kino Dakotan, I think that's the one where, if I'm not mistaken, that's the one that has the theater and all of that. You just run that whole theater, run around in circles, and the zombies won't get you. You turn around, shoot a little bit, keep running. Turn around, shoot a little bit, keep running. Same thing goes with Transit. You can run that whole map, turn around, shoot a little bit, run the map some more. So you can just keep getting low. Because I've been to insane levels, and I've played with modders who would like drop us in on like round 1,000 and have us outside of the map and all that good stuff. Or you could do the elevator, ride the elevator on 5. But the only thing bad about 5 is that makes it more challenging is that you run out of ammo. But I'm pretty good with the zombies on there though. I like to get a good team going, and I'll have people like I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna be the healer, and all this. I'll run after and get you instead of everybody running after each other when they go down. I love doing that sometimes, but once I get to like round 30s, 40s, that's when I'm like, burnt out. It's $15. Should I risk it? Why not? Gotta make some money. Alright, now where do I gotta go for this? Oh, I gotta go back in. Whoops. I've also, last time I was playing like Black Ops 1 and World at War, I thought about putting a little card on there and getting the map packs. I think that'd be the next thing I do. I've also got Black Ops 3 now, but the multiplayer on 3 is gone other than zombies, so that part you can still do. And I kind of like the zombies on 3. It's got Jeff Goldblum as the voice of one of them. I can't remember who he plays, but thought that was kind of cool. What the fuck? Capture a werewolf. Okay, let's get it. Oh, here we go. This shield bash thing is definitely my strongest attack. Item not ready. What the hell? Ah, you stupid bitch. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get this other werewolf over here. See, like, even this werewolf can't hurt me. He can sit there and hit me all day and ain't doing nothing, really. Alright, so now I gotta take him to a cave. Alright. Nah, fuck that. Is that an all out there? Yep. Okay. The way he was trolling, like, trotting around on his hands. Had me confused a little bit. Still good. Alright, let's get it. I had to go grab me a drink. Alright, so. Go this way. Below, okay. Well, before I go there, I'm gonna do a little bit of looting in this place. I think I saved a girl here one time or did something. Natural water? No. Yeah, I've already been here. Let me take a look at my clan real quick. Or guild, whatever it is. Yeah, guild, there we go. Sweet. Do I have any members? No. Nothing owned. How do I own stuff though? That's kind of cool. And guild trader? Hell yeah. Very nice. The Anabolic Dynasty. That's the name of my guild. Taking steroids and drinking beers. Hell yeah. I'm gonna get some of this, even though I don't know how to use this stuff. Like, I've been to the, what do you call it? That little, Blackstone, not Blackstone, but blacksmith, uh, thorn, what do they call them things? Thimbles? No. Anyhow, where you make weapons. And I cannot figure out how to do it. The hell? Perform the ritual on Gloria or something. Completed. Alright, sweet. secure to... Oh, wow, what the hell? Hmm. Oh, okay, I gotta go another 300 some meters. That's one thing I love about this game too, is it does show you, it has a good map to where it shows you where all you need to go and what all you need to do. And I have learned this. I've learned how to navigate all that, so that's cool. For shits and giggles, I'm gonna grab more of this. This is not where I just came from, is it? Might be. Crap. Kinda wanna snatch that. That looks kinda cool. Eh. Nothing in there. And I don't think I can do magic period because every time I try it, nothing. Might take that, see if we can go in here and find anything cool. There we go, got the bow. Detected. Woo, got the staff, sweet. Eh. Since, oh wait, I gotta cure that chick, my bad. Because now I'm ready to take quests again, but I want to keep them all low, that way I do one quest, then get another one. Wait a minute. Ah, here we go. Let's see what this weapon does. It looks like it might be pretty strong. It is not. Oh, what am I? 1096? 1096. I'm gonna use it. There we go. So it's the exact same. And it's got something on it. I think it's fire, probably. There's no one down here now, so now it's time to do some looting. Now let's go get us another quest going on. I know learning stuff, I think it also increases your experience. So that's why I spent so much earlier buying stuff in hopes to do. Let's go back this way. I think I passed it all somewhere. It's not that way. I've got to be over here then, maybe? I'm looking for all those soldiers again. I don't know which way they were. Oh, there they are. Okay, cool. And there's a fighters guild here, so let's check this out. Small one. Damn it. Alright, let's see what we can do. Sneaky, sneaky. Ah, oh, damn it. She turned around right and I'm about to do it. Damn it. They seen me. Now I'm cooked. All that stuff I captured. Where I took. Can't help you. I gotta run. Fuck it. Let's go. I'll try to help her. $1,400 kilometers, 1.4. Damn. I thought it'd be close by, not that far out. Oh well, what you gonna do, you know? We are a new social guild. Come chat with us and hang out. Hell yeah. Damn it, no, get back. Oh my gosh. He tried to get off and get that little chest. It's a little house I had that.
When you figure it out, write it down so you won't forget the order.
There you go. You're welcome. I made them a fire. Oh, and I got 212 experience from it? Cool as shit. Huh. Hell yeah. I think this is the chill house. Let's take a look. Is it? Nope.
Between cities, it's usually just...
Whoa, 2644. I thought I already had that on. Huh. What the hell? Something ain't making no sense on here. I'm gonna have to go back over here and check this out. 1120. One-handed. 1096. Alright, 1120 wins. There we go. Sweet. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, pretty badass looking. Let's go. I didn't know I had that. It's hard to keep track of the exact numbers of everything sometimes, so I get a little confused on that. Some water. Here it is. I think that's the chill house. Yep, chill house. Okay, cool. I actually smirked this guy one time. What we got going on here? I've already completed this, but let's see if there's any loot. It likes to pop back up. There we go. $100? Sweet, don't mind if I do.
I heard that someone killed all the cultists and saved the weird tree.
Yeah, I remember her now. I have done all that. I did all that, the harpies or whatever they're called. Let's see how far I am from leveling up. Not far at all. I thought I was, but hell yeah. Let's fight real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna try to fight this person. Damn. You cannot challenge a player to duel who has three. Fuck them, man. That's crazy. They didn't want no smoke, I guess. Hell yeah. Wow, I actually gotta get on a boat. Who's this? Is this a player? Yeah. Oh, they just got clapped. That's why. Okay, and they went inside. Oh well, they'll be okay. Probably AFK. No, fuck. I did not mean to click that tat double click it. Oh well. Oh shit. 35 meters, what? Oh, right over here. I do not like this area. I don't like the desert part. I wouldn't mind finding that one area though where you first start the game and it is a desert. But I wouldn't mind finding that spot again. This might be it, but I don't think it is. But that part was kind of cool. I just don't like the desert in general. But I haven't tried looting here. Shit.
Pay the bounty, then get where I can't see you.
How about this? How about I run?
You're not going anywhere.
Damn. I ain't losing all that stuff I worked to get. No way, Jose. I think we may have lost him. There you go. Alright, let's find us a little den. Shit. Thieves Guild. Alright, there we go. Now where are we? I think that's us right there. Another Thieves Guild? Two? There is two, okay. Alright, there we are. Okay, so if I run in, I can immediately. Damn it. There we are. Okay, if I run in and run to the right, I should be able to make it to the Thieves Guild. Fuck, it's a guard. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I'm just trying to make sure we stay on the right track. Shit, guard. Trying to run in behind the places. Fuck. There it is. I see it. But there's a guard right there at it. Bammo. We did it. Hell yeah. That's pretty cool. Damn, this is a nice one.
Don't tell me where the goods came from. This one doesn't need to know. Discreetly, you can never have too little attention.
There we go. Now we can get back up here and get the looting. Before we do this mission, it's time to ride around and get some loot. Fuck. Well, all she has is some soul gems anyway. I like to try to get some of those. I'll try this one. Oh, it's a clother. So I know there ain't gonna be nothing good in here, probably. $40, not bad. This was in the trunk. $40, not bad. Sweet. So $80 off of this place. That ain't too bad. It's all kind of weapons, but then there's also all kind of eyes too, so we can't really get nothing there. Yeah, it's not worth it. I was going to try to run that table, but it ain't worth it.
Just a coin.
about this crap down here. Detected where though? Damn it. Every time it goes away, it pops right back up, so would say him.
You must follow through on your swing, my friend. Wide arcs, like the crescent moon. Lift your chin, shoulders up. Now strike.
Where? There we go. Got all 5 of them. Let's see if we can get back here and get some of these. There we go. Hell yeah. Woo! Right in the nick of time, too. Let's go talk to this chick here, see what she has to say.
Was Highwood indeed
Not you.
a common?
Oh, that's not a chick, that's a guy.
Your feet must move, Raheem. Now attack! Attack!
Above. Okay, that makes sense. What's on the damn roof? Above. Well, let's see.
Your sword.
Oh, okay. Maybe she is up top. She is. Okay. Anything up here?
You have spoken.
Hmm. Another 1,400 meters? Just 17. Damn. You gotta travel across the world again. This better be worth it. I mean, I better get like another level up or something out of this one. Damn. Man, we literally just snatched up everything out of there. Oh, another helmet. We literally took everything. Can't get in there. Alright, time to get to running. Talk to Provost Royd or something. And then something Sergeant. Are these cats or what the fuck are these? Oh, dogs? Fuck. Is this another town or? Doesn't look like nobody's here, so. Loot a little bit. Jewelry station? Let's see. That's what I can't use it. Okay, that's cool. Woodworking, fuck that. I had one mission for that and I canceled that shit. It says nothing there. It's literally just a bunch of junk. There is a person here though. Let's see what they want. See if they want some smoke. They don't.
What's happening? Help, please!
Oh yeah, now fire will hurt my guy. The other shit won't hurt him. See, fire kicks my ass, man, but the rest of it doesn't. There he goes. Finally got his ass.
Fine, let's take it. If you see any more of those Soul Reapers, destroy them.
I've never been to this town. For sure. I knew it. So, before we finish this mission, it's looting time. Yeah, looks like it's already been looted, really. Oh, shit. Well, so much for that place. But it looks like there's tons of buildings here, so let's try them all. Can't go in there.
Welcome to Bergamo. You have the look of them. You may be safer in the desert than in Bergamo, Wayfarer.
Look at them.
Hmm.
Follow, Pat.
At least she's helping a lot of people you play with on help.
Aelith will start the ritual.
Who summons me?
Hush, Spirit. Aelith will ask the question.
What do you wish to know? I will tell you what I can.
Aelith demands the name of your murderer. Who killed you, Yahweh?
Was the Argonian, my subordinate who sees all colors.
This one knew it would be so. Begone, Spirit. Aelith is done with you.
I have done as you asked. Release me to walk in Sovngarde.
Go. Aelith will call for you again soon. Sovngarde indeed.
Fucking 1,900 kilometers. Wow, bro, that's a lot. This whole quest has been nothing but traveling like thousands of fucking meters. Or kilometers, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so that's a master lock. We got this easy. Yeah, okay. We got this shit though. Damn it. Okay, so you really don't want to miss not one if you want to get it done. Okay, gotta be quick. Shit. I really want this one because it's a master one. I don't think I've ever opened a master one before. Damn it. Damn, I get three, two or three, and then that's that. Oh, fuck. You almost had four that time. Fuck. Fuck yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. That was a master one? Oh no, I don't have no room. Motherfuck. Let's see what we can get rid of.
What do you want? I do not haggle, but I pay an honest price on them. What news do you have? Sees all colors will be found and thrown in a cell.
It must stay graceful and swift. Only the bloody blade deserves the scabbard. Strike!
Star, what's up? Haven't seen you in a good minute. Hell yeah. What? That killed me. Damn. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Hell yeah. Can't beat that. Shoot. What all you been up to?
We still
Oh, damn it, I picked the wrong spot. Oh well. Oh, shit. Guess I'm gonna run around and loot from here real quick. Oh no, I've done been here before. I don't want to loot from here.
you're ready. Well,
Man, I'm tired. I am wore out. Had a super dope gym day today. And I beat 6:43. Oh no. Damn it. I gotta go to this guy. Oh well.
Let me know if you have some time. I can train.
Yeah.
Put a cork in his thigh. Size my friend. Probably the best friend I have. I'm going to.
Yes, I see. You are the most qualified. Why? Is it your superior knowledge of Cold Harbor? Your expertise in dealing with Daedric entities? Or is it simply the unrequited puppy love you feel for that shirtless mammoth? Where is the Amulet of Kings? Where is the Amulet of Kings?
It's time for your next childhood book. You'll enjoy this one.
Damn, there's all kind of swords here and weapons. Shit, we're gonna make all kind of money off of this one.
This can all be over if you just tell me. You can finally rest. You'd like, wouldn't you, son? Yes, dignified and Duchess of Anguish. I will tear out your heart and make you beautiful. What death do you prefer, mortal? Slow and painful or quick and effective?
Keep gaming. What's up, bro? How's the day going? Was gonna do like a Dragon Ball stream, but this took off, so I just kept doing this. Maybe tomorrow night I'll do the Dragon Ball stream. Shoo! So you've been working out there all day. You know, I've always thought to myself that it would kind of be more convenient to do yard work. Well, not all yard work, but to mow at night. But my granddad always said that mowing at night was bad luck. But I think it would just be cooler, like the temperature wise. Oh, just a couple hours? Hell yeah. I thought you meant you've been out there all day slaving. I was like, damn. Oh wow, there's a bunch of people standing outside here. I'm gonna see if one of them wants to fight me. Oh, you started late? Hell yeah, I hear you. You know, I don't know where you live or whatnot, but I know a lot of places, especially where I was living at before I moved here, you had to use burn piles. There was no trash man coming out, so you'd have a burn pile like out in your yard. Or you could dig a hole and do it, but most people just burn their trash. And I know that was like an all the time thing for some people. They would just constantly keep burning trash, work all day, burning trash. I don't know why I just thought of that, but it just, you just talked about yard work, it went right in my head. Oh, you got a dump. Okay, hell yeah. So you don't have a trash man either? I used to love going to the dump with like my granddad. I'd go get like a bunch of computers. They had like piles of computers on one end, piles of like metal, which would be like bikes and all kind of stuff. So we'd always leave the dump with a whole bunch of stuff, you know? It's pretty fun back then. It's usually like more deeper country areas. And you'd be surprised like how many like actual deep country towns there is in states. Like here in Virginia, I didn't even know half of these towns that I've been in until I was like in my 20s, early 30s. I would travel through these tiny but heavily wooded areas that I didn't even know existed, never heard of, nothing. Towns with like one stoplight in them. It's crazy. Hell yeah, I'm glad you've been getting the streaming stuff down, bro. I remember you telling me about you was gonna start doing TikTok and all kind of stuff. That's pretty cool. I can do you know the like Game Boy streams I've been doing and all that? I can do TikTok off that too. I can do multi-stream. Yeah, yep. There's been a lot of people coming in and stuff, and I wasn't expecting it. Like tonight, I was going to do 2 streams. I was going to stream this for like an hour, and then end it and do like a Dragon Ball Z stream for the Game Boy Advance. I was going to play a bunch of Dragon Ball games, and I wasn't expecting it to get that many people and whatnot. So when it did, I was like, you know what? I'll just keep doing it. I think it's not even 8 o'clock yet, so I'll probably stay on to like 9 or something. Getting on Fortnite a little bit? Alright, hell yeah. Add me and I'll run some with you tonight if you want. This guy's new. I ain't never seen him before. Huh. Hell yeah, it's Beast Boy 9290. I'm still not crazy about Fort, but the person who bought me this Xbox wants me to play Fort with him, so I'll be doing it sometimes. I've gotten a few crown wins recently. The other day when I streamed it for a little bit, I got the shit kicked out of me, but I've been playing more since then. I'm getting the sweaty skills back. They're getting back there. Not 100 yet, but they will be. If you want like a bunch of crowns, we can do Blitz. Blitz is pretty fun, and typically pretty easy. Hell yeah, that's what's up, bro. Nice. I tried the Twitch. I tried it. I didn't much care for it. I couldn't get into it like it's pretty much specifically just streaming. You know, and I like like YouTube and stuff. And the one thing about TikTok is once you get done with your live, it disappears. Like people can't rewatch it. That's the only bad thing about that. I know you typically don't like talking to people when you're streaming, though. Are you going to be reading the chats on TikTok and Twitch as you're streaming, or you just going to be like, nah? Are these people? Yep, wow, I wonder what they're doing. Huh. This game gets so popular at night. It's populated throughout the day, too, but really popular at night. Okay. Hell yeah. And see, I did a few streams on there, on Twitch. I probably did about 5, I guess. I had a couple followers on there, but I just didn't care much for it. You may turn on your mic. Okay, hell yeah. That'll keep people engaged, you know. I've been liking the streams I've been doing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, when I do the Game Boy streams or the Game Gear, whatever streams I've been, you know, the ones I've been doing recently, I kind of like that because it's real peaceful, you know. Not a lot of people, a lot of people have been watching, but there's not a lot of back and forth in it. And the other night I was doing Pokemon. And there was people in and stuff, but I kept dozing off. It was just really chill, like, quiet. I kind of liked that, though. It wasn't bad. But I also like talking, too, sometimes. So it just depends. But I do like the streams I've been doing, though. They've been pretty fun. As soon as I get a PC that will handle like PS1 and stuff, then I will do streams like that. Because I remember when you showed me how to do the NES, I can do a vertical stream with the NES, through Streamlabs off of my PC. So that's pretty cool. As long as I can do vertical, which is pretty simple to do, I guess, I'll be good. I had somebody the other day, I was talking to them about the PS1 because they do it too. They use their PS1 and they do all kind of streams off of theirs. And they said they didn't do anything to their settings on Streamlabs. They just literally hooked their PS1 into a converter, well, router, whatever you want to call it. Capture card, there we go. And then it worked. Yeah, okay. I was wondering. I'm about to say, if you like your privacy, it's a bit different when, especially like when you're streaming and stuff. I always feel like I'm an open book basically, but I feel like people feel more comfortable with other people if you. How can I explain what I'm trying to say? If you give them a little insight into like your daily life or whatever, and people can relate to that, then it makes them like watch more or whatnot. They feel more comfortable with somebody they can relate to, I guess. I think it's everybody in general. That's why I don't really mind telling people whatever when I'm streaming. Even people that come in like hating on me and stuff, I'll be honest with them too. I'm just running around now. You got a good computer too, so you can do a lot. So that'd be cool. I need to upgrade. I need to upgrade from my old Windows 7. I don't blame you. Each to their own. I've technically been doing this, I guess you could say, for like 20 years, so pretty much predating MySpace, I guess. I was making music as a young teenager, making CDs and stuff like that, putting them all over the internet. Then MySpace came out, and I started putting them all over MySpace. And then selling CDs and mixtapes at school and wherever. Because YouTube wasn't really popular at all until I was probably 15, 16, somewhere around there. That's when that kind of blew up. But it wasn't nothing like it is now, that's for sure. Doing it, but behind the scenes, hell yeah. I was always front center. I know my grandmother's got the whole photo album of me from when I was like 14, and I would play like music at different like little bookstores and gospel joints, stuff like that. And I always liked that. I didn't play gospel music, but they'd let me get up there and play my guitar and stuff like that. Couldn't sing because I didn't sing gospel, but and then I played guitar for a couple of gospel groups though. I did do that. Oh, you did? You played gospel or whatnot? I know I got this tattoo on my arm. When I was 14 years old, I was with this girl. She was a one of those girls that travel around doing mission trips, and her name was Amanda. And I got her name tattooed on my arm when I was 14, and she was 21. One of those. She wasn't Mormon, but in her like religion, whatever belief, it was basically Christian. But it's one of those that they don't wear pants. They wear like jean bottoms. They look like blue jeans, but it's like a skirt, but it goes down to their ankles, and they have long ass hair. And she was 21, I was 14, and she was wild as hell. And so we basically just partied, and I played guitar in her little gospel band. And she traveled around to like South Africa and all these different countries. But she was pretty wild though. Needless to say, we split. I mean, I was only 14, so. Yeah, but that lasted a summer. They're pretty fun. Yeah, pretty wild, but. So this goes to show you that not everybody that's into that stuff is actually serious about it. And I learned that at a young age. I had one guy, he was in the local town where I grew up in, he was a big time preacher in the area. And a lot of those people are just, yeah, summer I'll never forget, that's for sure. But a lot of them big time, big wig, like holy roller guys are just in it for the money, you know. And I won't say his name, but he, anyhow, I was, like I said, I was 14, this is the same time period. And I've always had tattoos, basically. And I had a little peace sign tattooed on my arm. And he grabs my arm one day and he says, "You know what a peace sign is?" I said, "What's that?" You know, because I wasn't used to somebody just grabbing my arm saying, "You know what this is." And he's like, "Oh, it's a cross broken in pieces, upside down with a circle around it." I said, "Okay." And left. You know, it's really wild. Yeah, yeah, it is, man. It really is. There are some people who are real with it, and good for them, you know, for sure. But there's a lot of people that just in it for the money and scamming people and all that good stuff, you know. But that's what that was. Because I remember my granddad was like a master craftsman. And at the gospel joint where I would play music at, my granddad had a friend there. And he was into woodworking too. And they were all like, you know how old timers are, they get together and show each other their crafts and all this and that. That preacher guy sees one of my granddads, right? And my granddad didn't like selling them or nothing like that. But he said, that preacher guy said, "Why don't you sell me some of that?" And he's like, "Oh, no, I don't sell it. I just do it for fun." And he said, "You know, you'll go to hell if you don't make me one." I was like, "What?" That is such a crazy thing to say. My granddad looked at him and he said, "Well, at least if I'm in hell, I won't have to look far for a cigarette lighter." You know, I was like, "Damn, man." But it was wild people, man. But I like doing it though, and I liked making music and all that. It's pretty cool. I can't really play worth a crap now. I still try to every once in a while, but yeah, no, it's been years since I've recorded any music or even tried. Used to be really good though, to an extent. Yeah, it is. It is. I like it. It just depends. I was always bigger into like I guess you would say like 50s and 60s rock and roll. So that's kind of like what I played. I tried to make like a mixture of like psychedelic mixed with like soul rock and roll kind of music. But I started when I was 14 years old, that black metal music got really big. And I never was crazy about metal music in general. But before I came back to Virginia, I was living in a town called Salisbury, North Carolina. And at the time, everybody and their brother was making music, and it was all that black metal crap. And lots of local bands were doing it. And when I say black metal, I mean like, not like Motley Crue or nothing like that. It's like real heavy, ghoul paint on your face, and you can't understand what anyone's saying. You can't even hear the drums or the bass. Forget about that. That's basically what that was. And I never could stand it, but I played it a couple times, you know. That's where it all started. It's heavier than that, real heavy. Like it's like Trying to think of how I can put it. It's real dark, like real heavy goth, devil kind of music. Pretty much what it is. Yeah, kind of like that. But it's music you wouldn't find at Walmart or at a mall. It's music you would have to like go out of your way to find. Like those guys in Norway. Kind of like that. A lot of screaming, growling, heavy, heavy distortion. Double bass, but you can't hear it because the guitar isn't as screaming, it's so loud. And I never did like any of that. What I would actually have loved to have learned how to do, and a lot of people will say that it doesn't make no sense, but country western. If you take a country western like picking versus like a rock and roll picking, it's completely different. Picking styles are completely different. Because I can't make a country sound for nothing. But you give me a guitar and you tell me to play like Day Tripper by the Beatles or something like that, then okay, I got you. But you ask me to play like some Merle Haggard or Conway Twitty kind of music, I'd love to be able to do it, but I can't do it. I think you're talking about that song that Waylon Jennings done it, and then some other southern rock band did it. I can't remember what their name was. Not Kansas. Uh, it's not 38 Special. Trying to think of who it is. It might have been Kansas. I don't think it was the Marshall Tucker Band. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool deal. Yeah, because I know Waylon Jennings done it too. That Marshall Tucker Band done it really well though. That's everybody's favorite. Well, every man's favorite. If you ever been like for men, if you ever been through a bad relationship or something, that is like your anthem when you're going through a divorce or whatever. That's it right there. Let me check what my battery percentage is. Oh crap, I need to plug it in. I didn't realize it was that low. Yeah, no, what? I've got like a million cell phone chargers here, but hell if I can find them when I need them. Yeah. Let me see if I can get that in there. Get in there now. There you go. But now I broke my tripod. I've got like 100 tripods. There we go. But they're all in my car, and I don't feel like going outside and getting them. So I'm using this old one. There we go. Yeah, Hall & Oates. You know, I never realized how short that one is until I was watching Will and Grace, and I see how short he actually was. And he's like maybe 4'8". I'm a short guy. I'm 5'4". But when I seen Hall and Oates on Will and Grace, I never realized how short that one was. I think it was Oates. I think that's who it was, the short one, yeah. No. I think it was Hall. Either one. It was the one with the black hair. He's the short one. And I was like, damn. Oh, there we go. Oh, GoPro? Hell yeah, dude. On my other channel, that's pretty much what I filmed with all the time was a GoPro. I love a good GoPro. Get you, and they're cheap too. Like, when they first came out, they were pretty expensive. And you got different brands of GoPro now. But you can get you a cheap brand of GoPro camera for like 30, 40 bucks. And it comes with all this waterproof stuff. It comes with all these cases for it. I've got a video on my other channel of me unboxing a GoPro and only paid like 30, 40 for it. It wasn't like the name brand, but it came with so much cool shit. I loved GoPro cameras. It even came with this strap where you could strap it on your chest and record like that. Well, 360, hell yeah. 360, that's not bad. And they're totally worth it. And the audio picks up pretty good without a mic. I do know that. But you can get this little mic that goes into it and it clips onto your shirt and everything, or you can clip it wherever you want. Or hell, you could probably use Bluetooth ones now. The last GoPro I had, I could hook it in. And I probably could have used a Bluetooth, but I had one that I could stick in the side of it. But I loved it though. Pretty much all of my videos were recorded on that. I used to have a pretty nice little setup. I've kind of got a nice setup now, but you know. But back then, I had my own little studio. I even did studio tours on my other channel. I had like 1,000 tripods like I do now. All kind of padding. All kind of PCs and monitors. All kind of cool shit. Hell yeah. What all kind of content you wanting to make with the GoPro? Because it's good for anything. I used to use mine at the gym. That's where I used to use mine at. Because you could sit it anywhere. That's one thing I loved about the GoPro is it's only like this big. So you don't really need... You can use a tripod, yeah. But you really don't need one. I would just stick it all kind of places and I'd have like perfect stand. Don't copy? Shoot, I ain't gonna copy. I'm just curious. But I won't copyright your stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, I done that like 2 or 3 months ago. I did for my birthday. I did that back in August. Someone took me to the there's a gaming museum. I may have told you about it. And I filmed me walking all the way through it and showing off all the games and everything. Yeah, we recorded that, but I posted some shorts that I made of it. I did make a couple shorts from the arcade. Well, gaming museum, I keep calling it an arcade because it's kind of like an arcade. It's full of arcade machines and PS1s, Super Nintendo, all kinds of stuff. But after about 3 minutes of filming, music came on. So there goes that. And yeah, I could have muted the video and done a voiceover, but also in the video, we're walking around. I'm wearing a pretty big shirt. And I'm a pretty self-conscious guy. And I'm wearing a pretty big shirt, and my hair was kind of messed up in the video. And the shirt makes me look like I'm like 400 pounds. So I decided not to post it. I did post a couple shorts though. But I didn't want people seeing a video and thinking I look different than what I do. It's just bad angling and big baggy shirt. But that's a cool idea though. Definitely be cool to see. I'd like to see what all arcade you got. I got another friend of mine on here. He's in the UK, and he just did basically what you're talking about doing. But his arcade is at a bar in the UK, and it's full of all kind of different arcade games. It's full of all kind of pinball machines. His name's Stu's Retro Review. That's what he calls himself on here. I'll have to shout him out so you can check it out. But he did a video like that. I'm going to be just filming the gameplay. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. That'd be cool. That's kind of what he did. He wasn't on the camera. He was basically holding it, walking around playing some, and drinking beers while doing it, you know. So I thought that was kind of cool. So apparently a lot of people are doing that now. I did it. He did it. You're going to do it. That's cool. Yeah, I thought it was kind of neat. Man, over there in the UK, they got a bunch of neat stuff. But I've noticed with people in the UK, they're bigger into like racing games. Because every time I talk to him, or I got another one, Subliminal VHS or VCS. He's another YouTuber I talk to. And he's in the UK, and he's really big into racing games and all that good stuff. But he does retro stuff too, like Saturn and Speccy and Mega and all that stuff. And me and him have streamed together a few times, so that was kind of fun. But that'd be pretty cool, especially if they got like House of the Dead. I don't know if you ever played that game at the arcade, but growing up, I used to love playing that. That and Cruising USA. I'm not a big racing fan or any kind of car game fan, but Cruising USA at the arcade was awesome. You should also try to do like some game store walkthroughs, like in your area. Well, I know you live out in the country then, because I remember you said you don't have a trash man. So, but I know you got to go to a town at some point. Yeah, I seen that. And then I went back and watched your Shimu stream you did. I went back and watched that. I try to keep up with everybody that I talk to, especially like on YouTube and stuff. I try to. But when you get it, definitely try to do like a game store walkthrough. Unless it's a GameStop, I wouldn't even worry about a GameStop. But if you got like a game store that has all kind of like classic games and stuff, try to do that. That'd be cool. See, that's what I should have done. I should have recorded something like that. But I had somebody actually follow me in there, and they recorded me talking about all the arcade machines. And then once that music came on, I was like, eh. But then I was just gonna mute it and talk over it. And then I seen how it looked, and I was like, nah, I can't post this. Yeah, I need to replay mine again. I haven't even I've only played my Shimu 2 since I bought it. Like I got it maybe 3 months ago, maybe more. Whenever it was that I last streamed it, that was when I pretty much first got it, and I haven't played it since. And I love the Shimu series, but I got so many games and so much other stuff that sometimes I don't get to play the games that I want. You know, like I streamed Persona Revelations, and I paid $210 for that. $210 for that game, and I've played it like 6 times. Streamed it once. Did make a video on it though, so that's kind of cool. Probably one of the most expensive games I've gotten here. It definitely costed more than all my systems. Oh, Persona. I'll tell you this. Persona Revelations, the one that I just bought and I made the video on, it will piss you off a lot because it's hard to navigate, especially if you're not used to the game. The trick doors are more aggravating than they are fun. You get into tons of fights. About every 5 seconds, you're fighting something. So there's no reason to grind on Persona Revelations because the game makes you grind. You know, there's no way around that. But Persona 3 and 4, if you ever wanted to get into any Persona game, it would be those two. Because if you've never really played them and you pick up Persona Revelations, you're going to be like, hell no, this is horrible. I like it, but it's a game that makes you mad, for sure. But Persona 3 and 4 are the ones that are actually everybody would like. But to be honest, what made me like Persona 4, what got me into it, was my first marriage. It was so horrible. I was weird. But this guy I knew, he turned me on to gaming. I didn't really game much at that time. And he had Persona 4. And I didn't know they made games where it was basically like a life simulator sorta, but not, you know. And I really was like, oh wow, this game's freaking awesome because of all the stuff you can do in it. And so at that time, I'm like, hell yeah, I like this, and that's what got me into it. Just like with the whole anime thing, I didn't watch anime growing up. I did like Dragon Ball, but no more than any other kid my age, I guess. I wasn't crazy about it. But then, during my second divorce, I'm in a little roach motel, and they had Tubi. They had Tubi on their TVs now. And anyhow, I had a girl come over and meet me at the motel, and she's like, let's watch this, and turned me on to Naruto. Turned me on to anime. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So that's how I got into that. Yeah, how much XP did I get for that? Probably not a lot. Nope. But you'd be surprised what you get into later on in life and stuff. Because in high school, during high school, You know, I was more into partying and just running wild than I was anything else. I didn't really watch a lot of TV and stuff. I played games, but no more than average, I guess. Like, I would play like 360 and hang out with people on Call of Duty here and there, but that was about it. You know, I'm gonna take this anyway just to sell it. I need to rack up money. Yeah, 360 was, man. I actually like that 360. Like, I was talking with somebody about that earlier today too. We were talking about 360 and Xbox One, and I think that the 360 had a better layout than the Xbox One for sure. Like the Game Pass, I've only got the Game Pass because this game is exclusively online. You have to have the Game Pass to play it. Like, I've got the disc copy, but you have to pay to play this game. And so, $10 a month. But it gave me the Game Pass. It gave me 50 free games a month, apparently. They're all garbage, other than Halo. Not Halo, but Fable Anniversary Designer. It's about the only good one. But the Xbox 360 had avatars. I loved the avatars. The actual layout, like, scrolling and navigating the actual home menu, way easier than Xbox One. You could figure out everything pretty simple in 360. And I think, like, you know how you could call people on the 360? You could do that on here too. But if you ask me how to go over here and go down to, like, you see where I got all these chats I haven't responded to and stuff, it's because sometimes I don't know how. But on a 360, it was easy to call people on there, talk on their headset, talk to each other through the video calls with the Kinect and stuff. I like that. I like that better. And the 360 store was awesome. The online store on that was cool. I hate that they shut it down. You can still play online on it, but the store is just not up. Yeah, Kinect was. I got one in here. I was using it there for like about 2 or 3 months ago. I was playing with the Kinect all the time for like extra exercise. That Kinect will lay it to you. Those damn Kinect games will. And I like them pretty good. But I need to get me another shelf in here so I can hang it up. Because it's so hard to get the Kinect to work because I'll have it too low or it won't be able to see me, pick me up. So I need to get me a good shelf on the wall for just the Kinect. Nothing else on that shelf but my Kinect. And they got one for the Xbox One, but I've never used it. I've seen it like a couple of times, but I don't even know what games you would use the Kinect for on the Xbox One. And here's something I just not thought about too. I don't know if Xbox Ones are backwards compatible, but this new Xbox One is a disc reader. I don't know if it'll read 360 games, but it might. I just not thought about that. Oh, you got one? You got a Connect for it? I've seen them. I haven't seen no Connect games for the Xbox One that I'm aware of. I'm not up to date with new games neither, though. But as far as I know, I've never came across a Connect game for the Xbox One in public or nothing. But I am curious to see if it will. Oh, yeah, you had one in the 360. Yeah. I got the black one. My black Xbox 360. It didn't come with the Kinect, but I picked up my Kinect for like $10. You can usually find them anywhere pretty cheap, and I like them alright. I've got a PS4 camera too, but I don't even play PS4 really. But I'm thinking I might try and see if this Xbox One will do the 360 games. And if it will, I will try to play them online. That'd be kind of cool. If it'll do it, then I won't have to pay $10 to get my 360 back on. So to save me $10, so I might give that a try. I know Xbox 360, after you did some update, it would play some OG Xbox games. Not all, but it plays some. So I'm thinking Xbox One will play some 360 then. We're going to try that here in a minute. I'm not going to worry about those imps too much. They're not really that much XP. I'm just more or less running around here now getting fighting stuff. Speaking of games, I do have a Retron now that does Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy games. I had one before, but it kind of went out on me. So now I can hook that up to my capture card and make videos like that. On your chat merge? Hell yeah. Are you live right now? Yeah, I worked on a Final Fantasy Legend video the other day. Haven't uploaded it yet, but I did make it. Took me like 2 hours to make a 10-minute video because I kept cutting it. And I kept messing up on like my lines a little bit because I always script all my videos. They may not seem like I write a script for them, but I do. It's like a mental script, I guess you'd say. And so it took me forever. And if you ever played Final Fantasy Adventure or Legend, whatever you want to call it, then at some parts in the game, it likes to have a buzzing sound when it picks up on different like audio. It will do that, and it's super annoying. So I kept cutting it every time it would do that. So it just took me forever to get that video. But it's a game I really wanted to show because it's really fun. And I paid $30 for that game, so I'm definitely going to show it. Yeah, that's what I tried doing. Like, I tried making them like that, but it usually takes me like 20, 30 takes to get it done. And that pisses me off so bad sometimes. Sometimes I'll get lucky though, and I'll get like a good video in like two takes. Like that Barbie video I did not that long ago. It was like a 20-minute video, and that took me like 2 takes to do. Because also, what I'll do, like say it's a game that I haven't really played much of, I always start a new game on it. And so it'd take me, I'll run it by myself first without recording. That way I know what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to show. And then I'll get the camera going, and then from there, you know, that's when it just takes multiple takes. And then after that, it's going back, cropping out the rest of it. Because I do all of them game videos through my phone, like, and I crop out the edges and everything. But now, though, that I got that capture card going, and it'll pick up, like, you know, the settings you gave me for the NES works for the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy and Game Boy Color on that Retron. Works just fine. So, that. I do need to get a better mic though. Because my voice in the video is on a mic it's one of those big bulky ones that go over your ears and get the mic hanging in your mouth. I want to get a mic that you just sit on your desk and talk into, like those ASMR guys use, or those podcasters. That'd be kind of cool. Make it a little bit easier. A good thing for you, though, you mostly just stream. I think you only got, like, what, one actual video on your channel, and it's, what, the top 10 PlayStation or top 10 Game Boy Advance games? I think it was something like that you did a video about. Just one. Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. Right, I think it was like a top 10. I did a top 10 on this channel, shoot, probably 3 years ago, 2, something like that. It was a top 10 Game Boy, yeah, I remember that. Oh, I know I could fight this guy. Come on. Let's see if he'll fight me. It's hard to sometimes, man. Like, I make it a mission. Like, I try to, on my rest days, I try to film. I try to make like a full-length film, video, whatever you want to call it, on my rest days. And then throughout the week, I try to make shorts or streams. And I was making shorts like every day at the gym, but after so long, you know, I've made 1,000,000 shorts of me at the gym, so they kind of just get like, I don't feel like doing them all the time, you know. And then I made shorts on like games and stuff, but I've done like 1,000,000 different games, you know. So it just gets tedious and it's like, But now that I got that Retron, though, I'll be making all kind of stuff with that. But it's super hard finding the time and the burnout. Dealing with burnout's pretty bad too. Is that guy again? I'm trying to get him to fight me. Let's see. He don't want no smoke, I guess. I know he don't. What level is it? Does it say? 5. Okay, he's level 5. Yeah. I'm gonna be a bully. Here I come. I just want to do a little battle real quick. I might be nice and let him win too, so. Cannot duel unless duelists are full health. Okay, here. I'll save him. There you go. Now fight me. Oh, come here. I don't want to do Tales of Tribute. I want to fight. Bet. Alright. Then I'm going to end this stream then. And then I'll just wait on you to hit me up on there if you want to run some fort. Hell yeah. Alright, I'll be waiting.